This is what we call ourselves. Oh, we savage and this, and we glorifying the life of living like a beast. Why do we do that? What sense does that make? We do it because we have not the knowledge of self. And that's what me and my husband, Brother Antonio Ali, is here for. To offer what we have is the knowledge of self, to lead you to the path, the path that we're on. Not you follow us on our path, no. But you follow the man of God in our midst. But you bring yourself and you look up, go to www.noi.org and you watch some of those lectures and you get this knowledge for yourself as far as anything pertaining to the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. But as far as other things, you have to keep up with the news and you have to start searching your history and searching the scripture and learning mathematics and then what's going on today. You have to understand and ask Allah for the light of understanding and pray to ask, okay, I want to understand what's going on, because if you don't take the initiative to do that for yourself, then you'll lose out on what it is Allah may have for you, and that's not anyone's fault but your own. What we do here is try to give you an understanding, welcoming to something where you can open up your mind for you to free yourself of the bondage that you have been currently living. We don't have the knowledge of self, but the knowledge of self, that is the message to the black man in America by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That is everything that he taught. That one book is monumental for a black man and woman. No doubt about it. Everyone needs to read it. And inshallah, I'm going to get to a point where I'm passing out the books, for a small donation, where I order the books wholesale and try to get them, because we have to get this information to our people. We have to bring it, and we have to bring it hard, because us, the example, we have to show that modesty is the way to go. Being righteous is the way to go. And this savage life has to go with Satan, the one who created being the savage. What is uncivilized? That is not polite, reasonable, or respectful, showing no concern for the well-being of people or for the proper way to behave toward people, and not having the kind of social system or technology that are seen in modern societies. Not civilized, barbarous, or wild. Barbarous is not polite or proper, very rude and offensive, very cruel and violent, lacking culture or refinement, a heathen. Now, this is what we're displaying currently. But what I offered to you in displaying modesty, we just have to ask Allah, and we have to understand that we will become better people if we choose to submit our will to do the will of Allah, because Allah will not continue us in wickedness and hurt if we're submitting our will to do His will. Allah is sufficient if we make Him sufficient for our lives. If we make Him sufficient for our lives and we start making a chance to do better and do righteousness and be upright and experience self-control and humble ourselves, we will understand that we will have a life. The word humble, that is a powerful word, because if you're not humble, you're the opposite of humble. And you're arrogant. See, but someone who is humble is not proud or not thinking of themselves as better than other people, thinking of themselves as equal to others, given or said in a way that shows you do not think you are better than other people, not proud or haughty, not arrogant or assertive, reflecting, expressing, or offered in the spirit of deference or submission, ranking low in hierarchy or scale, insignificant, unpretentious, not costly or luxurious, modest, unassuming, unpretentious, down to earth, lowly, meek, demure. Those are some of the synonyms to humble, to be modest, and it's a change of this arrogant, haughty, I mean, this high-handed, egotistical person, and we just submit our lives to do. And how do we submit ourselves? We submit ourselves by discipline. And that's what will help us. See, we can lack.
Problem 13, most of you ain't never heard of me. But ain't no MC/rapper outwording me. That's absurd to me. I'm killing this track with a microphone and you become a witness to a murder scene. Murdering, garbage, crummy, bubble gummy, dummy rap. I ain't having none of that, and it's really fun in fact. I bring the true factual facts, that's the real in me. But facts are 7 out of 10, ain't feeling me. Well, if the odds keep stacking, keep the beat running. If I never drop an album, never sleep, I'll keep coming. Tapes flood the underground till the streets humming. Then I'm crawling out the sewer queue, the industry's done it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's the Wolverine, problem 13, P13 for sure. Direct business is a business, bought the cash for real. But I refuse to sell my soul for the master pay. You'd rather I tell you, drop it like it's hot, girl. Twerk that booty, baby, back it up, let it out. You'd rather I tell you, everybody party and be sure you pop a molly and sweat it out. You'd rather I tell you, trap life heavily, know it's Jordan's on your feet, money over everything. You'd rather I tell you, what you wanna hear, what you used to. It's problem 13 and I refuse to. As I speak the real, I seek the real, don't see me. Soft booty, wet toilet paper, fake MCs flank. All in the midst of all the fake, recognized real. Disrespected I fail, but corrected I will. Traded, underrated, and slept on. Apologizing early and sincerely for any toes that I stepped on. I come through like a stampede of elephants. Flowing through, knowing you, brand me irrelevant. It's all good to hate Jesus, no love is lost. Holler, crucify him while they nailed him to that rugged cross. I'm in good company, never been a punk in me. Before the reaper come for me, the whole world bumping me. What else do you want from me? I'ma keep it 100. I'ma bring the truth while other rappers seem to run from it. No preservatives, nothing artificial. I'm a fish. Lyricism doesn't seem to be the issue. Right? You'd rather I tell you, drop it like it's hot, girl. Twerk that booty, baby, back it up, let it out. You'd rather I tell you, everybody party and be sure you pop a molly and sweat it out. You'd rather I tell you, trap life heavily, know it's Jordan's on your feet, money over everything. You'd rather I tell you, what you wanna hear, what you used to. It's problem 13 and I refuse to. I'm above and beyond the level of the average rapper. Working like a slave trained well by his savage captor. I'm a panther on the hunt, gorilla in the mist, assassin for hire, sent to kill Willie Lynch. Coming after garbage rappers, don't deserve the whole of mine. We living in the dark age of rapping, I'm a glowing light. My flow is tight, your lyrics need an upgrade. Stand next to me holding the mic and you get upstage. By the greatest rapper that you never heard about. Got a few fans and supporters just through word of mouth. Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter. Looking for a problem.com and I'm not wrong. For giving a plug, not getting the love. Written in blood like a cookie cop splitting the thug. A new day for hip hop and I'm torching the flame. I wanna get paid, but it's bigger than just fortune and fame. Hear me? You'd rather I tell you, drop it like it's hot, girl. Twerk that booty, baby, back it up, let it out. You'd rather I tell you, everybody party and be sure you pop a molly and sweat it out. You'd rather I tell you, trap life heavily, know it's Jordan's on your feet, money over everything. You'd rather I tell you, what you wanna hear, what you used to. It's problem 13 and I refuse to.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. This brother Ali coming at you live once again on Reality Underground Radio. And it's late in the hour, but you know, when these things come, they have to be explained when they come. The title of this broadcast is The Fear Factor of a Preacher. And this right here is a powerful subject. And if there are any past those present that might be following the show, please do not take any offense to what you are hearing, because it is the truth and it is from Allah. And some of the things you might hear may make you feel some type of way. If the characteristics don't fit your preaching, then it don't pertain to you. So, for the record, assalamu alaikum. Once again, peace be upon all that might be listening. Once again, this is Brother Ali, and I'm about to touch bases on why, or the reason why, or what is the explanation of the fear factor of preachers. The fear factor of most preachers is the speaking on the chapter of Revelations. And it is because contained in the chapter of Revelations, in the first chapter, God is speaking to the 7 churches. Now, these 7 churches are ruled by the ones who are ruling the world, but they sunk down doctrines in certain ways that are set up for a pastor to preach if they went to school for it. And you don't have to believe this. If you went to their school, you followed their program, okay, on how to preach. All right? So, with that being said, you learned some of their technology along the way, brother or sister, if you're a pastor. And once again, if this ain't pertaining to you, well, please, don't feel no type of way. But if you do, people don't teach emotion. It's either truth or falsehood, and an emotion can follow. So, today, brothers and sisters, you know what I'm talking about is vigilant. You have been in your churches, and I'm sure you never really, and if you do, it's every blue moon. They're not really preaching on the judgment. They're coming out of the Old Testament, or they have a program going on the majority of the times. But the receptacle is always going around. Ain't that right? So, brothers and sisters, you have to understand that God intends to judge the wickedness that these 7 churches sent down in a doctrine. That if, like I said, you went and got your license from any of their pastoring or school of religious Scientology or whatever the case may be, to become a pastor, you have to understand there was technology and how you're supposed to preach in that doctrine or in that school system that you went to. I'm sorry. So this is why there isn't no real structure in church. This is why people ain't going to church. Because it ain't no life-giving teaching in the church. You getting dead teachings. And a receptacle passed around asking you for money every hour on hour. So now you got broke people who are struggling coming to church, and every time you turn around, they ask you for money. What that's gonna cause? You gonna stop going. And that's part of the reason why people stop going to church. Along with people talking about each other in the church. Okay? You got Pastor Sweetheart with members in the church.